In 2018, I weighed 278 pounds. This picture was taken at my buddy Andy's wedding, and those suspenders earned their money that night. And those buttons on that shirt must have been thinking, we could have wound up on a size medium, but instead we got to spend the entire night clinging for dear life while this asshole dances to Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. On November 6th of that year, I had a doctor's appointment. He had blood work results for me, and he told me that if I was trying to kill myself, he could make it real quick and just take me out back and beat me to death. Later appointments, we used to laugh about that, and he told me that that probably wasn't the most professional way he'd ever approached a patient. But I told him it was the best way he could have handled me, because I needed to hear that. Okay, thank God, new picture. Whether his approach was conventional or not, my doctor's message got through. I decided to make some major life changes. By early 2020, I had lost about 75 pounds. You can see in this picture, I am by no means a rail, but I had lost the Jabba the Hutt chins, all the shirts in my wardrobe only had one X in them, and I could see my ding-dong again. So I was feeling pretty good about life. I was eating well, I was working out, exercising pretty much every day. I knew I still had a lot of work left to do, but I was, as the kids say now, trending. But then COVID hit, and I had a pretty serious health incident that laid me up for a while and set me back. Some other personal stuff, some other stress-inducing things happened in my life over the next few years that I used as excuses to slide back into bad habits, to slide back into compulsive overeating, binge eating, whatever you want to call it, to deal with the stress. And unfortunately, I put a good chunk of the weight that I had lost, worked hard to take off, back on. So here we are, November 6, 2024, exactly 6 years to the day since my doctor in Queens forced me to have that come to Jesus moment and evaluate how I was living my life. And yeah, I don't look as good as I do in the previous pic here, but I've made a decision that I'm not going to let myself revert back to this guy here. And I think that I can get back on track and do even better than this guy here, as hot as I look in those leopard PJs that used to belong to my nanny. So I did an official weigh-in this morning, and yeah, I wish it wasn't this high, the number, but this is where we are now. It's not 278, so it's not the end of the world, and we're going to start from here. So in just a minute, I'm going to show you a day one pic of me with no shirt on to help chart my progress. So here we go.
Well, go on, this ain't no peep show.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit, you bunch of freaks. The only skin you're going to get in these videos is my feet on weigh-in days. I have some long-term weight loss goals, but anybody out there who's a compulsive overeater, food addict, whatever the proper term is for it, or has any kind of addiction knows that just like Schneider here, you got to just take it one day at a time. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Starting today, I hope you guys will join me on this little trek and follow along. Please like, please share, follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, ring the bell. I'm going to do weigh-ins every Wednesday, once a week, to chart my progress. And I'm going to post some videos, little updates throughout the week. And I hope you guys will follow along. And please come see me do stand-up live if I'm in your neck of the woods. I'll be posting updates about that. I'm in Maine this weekend with the very funny Bob Marley, November 8th, 9th in Lewiston and Augusta. MikeSpeirsComedy.com is being built as we speak and should be up and ready to view very, very soon, which will have all things, links to all things Mike Speirs as well. So if you made it to the end of this video, thanks so much, guys, and I hope you'll continue to follow along. Thank you.